Hi, I want to make this video because I want to just provide like an extra video, a plus, onto my past The Meaning of Acab video, if you will. So first off, Acab. Second off, cops can legally choose what crimes that they want to deal with. This happened in a Supreme Court case a while ago that made that effective, and it's a bit problematic. I'll tell you why. Since a lot of cops, a good amount of them have been found out to be in racist, bigoted Facebook groups and just online chats and all that stuff, what ends up happening is that you have bigots that are the ones enforcing laws, right? So what ends up happening is a lot of white people, a lot of cishet people, a lot of people that aren't minorities get either off the hook or they're just not as policed. So what happens is that minorities are targeted more. And when minorities are targeted more for their crimes, quote unquote, what ends up happening is that they can't like get out of that cycle. If they are the ones that are being targeted the most and they keep being targeted, they don't get out of the situation, therefore they get policed more and the cycle continues. And then what happens with another cycle is that wealthy and powerful people get off the hook over and over and over because cops can choose just not to deal with them. Basically, there's a problem. I hope you can see it. If you don't see the problem, I encourage you to go do some research for yourself. My second thing that I want to say, there is a mentality among conservatives and liberals that when cops hurt protesters, it's justified because they shouldn't have been protesting, or they shouldn't have done this or that or whatever. Maybe they were the ones at fault. But when a protester hurts a cop, it's just outrageous. Like, no one can believe it. Like, oh my God, how could you hurt an officer? And so that there is a problem because protesters are the ones that get change done. And you have cops that are preventing said change. And when the change is good stuff, aka the Black Lives Matter protests going on, you become against Black Lives Matter. And what ends up happening there is that a reactionary, conservative, liberal might say, oh, they were violent though. They've been violent. Then they should be policed more. But then on the other hand, they'll go like, well, we're not going to judge all cops. All cops aren't bad because of just this one cop who like hurt someone. Like, yeah, that was bad, but not all cops are like that. And then what happens with that mentality is that it makes protesters are bad always and cops are always good. They judge protesters as the most violent, or all of them, but when it comes to cops, the most violent are like a really small group to them. And that's the language of oppressors right there. That's really all I had to say. I just wanted to make this since it was on my mind. I just thought, hey, maybe I should do a follow-up video to my other one. So yeah, that's all I'll say. If you have any criticisms of me or what I've said here, please leave them in the comments below. And solidarity to my comrades watching.